Okay, there we go. All up and running. All fine and diddly dandy. Dandly did. And dandly don't too. And why am I lagging? Hopefully this time nothing crashes. 'Cause that were annoying last night, it were. So, yeah. Here we are. Again, it is Friday, which means we are doing something that is not Warframe. As per normal. Oh, hey, and at least I'm still encumbered from last time. Now I just need to find the stuff I don't need. Or find a way to empty out my inventory. Okay, let's just deposit all collectibles. Okay, so I obviously can't deposit that. So I need to find a vendor, and I need to find one quick. So it looks like I'm going to have to go up here. Oh, you're probably wasting your breath, Error, to be perfectly honest. But, you know, keep trying. Keep trying. There's not even enough room to get up here. Jeez, they didn't exactly make this with mounts in mind, did they? Now I just need to go up here and sell a load of stuff and repair all my gear too. Great, fix me up. Sell a few things. Okay, sell junk. Do I have any salvaging kits on me? Well, I've got a few, but not that many. Yes. Yes. Pillage. Oh, and I just ran out of kits. Thanks. Okay, 2 master salvaging kits.
Till we meet again.
I was already with another vendor. I could have just sat there and spoken to them about selling stuff.
Time is precious, like new fallen snow.
Okay. Deposit what collectibles I can. Consume all that essence. And that one. Stick that up there. Don't really need those. Don't really need that, or that anymore.
You can never have too much treasure.
Sell junk. Sell all of this crap. Don't particularly want the scales. I don't want those large fangs either, but I'm keeping the thick leather. Oh, I even have a Okay, that was interesting. Why didn't I sell the Foxfire cluster? Because it's not like I really need that.
Dismissed.
Oh, hey, DJ Foxy. Right, okay, time to carry on with Living World Season 3. Head of the Snake. So, read the mail. Majesty Queen Jenna of
Invitation from
Krita.
the Queen herself. Timey, do you read me?
Here, Commander. Oh, I must have nodded off there for a second.
I'm headed to Divinity's Reach to meet the Queen, but have you heard from Bram?
No, sorry. Rock's got word through, though. Apparently she talked some sense into him. He formed an exploratory committee, let's say. They're making their way up to Jormag as we speak, to see what kind of damage they can do before mobilizing a larger force. I'm worried about him, Commander. He's calling this group Destiny's Edge.
Oh,
I don't
great.
suppose Ritlock or Kaith had any say in that.
No. I don't want to lose him to Jormag. And if we're right about its weakness, he won't stand a chance.
How are we doing on that front?
I have an idea. A great idea. Well, brilliant, really. But I need to complete the experiment with the samples, then reach out to some contacts to see if I can get what I need for the aforementioned brilliant idea. I'll keep you posted. Anyway, say hi to the Queen for me.
Do you know her?
Time is precious.
I feel like I do after all the gossip rags I read. Do you know she doesn't wear shoes? Try not to stare at her feet now that I told you that.
You're a huge help, as always. Get some rest.
Bye!
You know, come to think of it, I never actually bothered to check to see whether the Queen of Kryta actually wears any shoes. Ah, I just missed that updraft. Oh, hey.
That looks valuable.
Bag of laurels. 15 of them, to be precise. Anyway, easy to get to Kryta, just travel here. Oh, forgotten. You changed your name again. I just changed my name. Oh, right, okay. Oh, and hey, Killig. More story stuff. I can't remember what happens in this part of the story. It's been such a long time since I've done this specific bit.
There you are, the illustrious leader of Dragon's Watch. Welcome.
I appreciate this sentiment, Your Majesty, but I feel like I haven't been much of a leader lately.
Yeah, she
I don't
doesn't
know
wear
how you
shoes.
do it. You have a whole kingdom to worry about while I can't even manage to keep a handful of people driving toward one purpose.
It's a trying task, but to be honest, sometimes I envy what must be the simplicity of your life. This place is all politics and subtext. Do a thing one person likes and 3 hate you for it. It can get very complicated. You just relentlessly smash things until they're no longer at odds with you. I wish it were like that around here sometimes.
Well, what can I smash for you today?
I believe a white man
Try walking through the door first.
must take certain actions here in Divinity's Reach to ensure its safety.
The fact that you're not really describing these actions makes me think they might be a little unorthodox.
What do you think of this garden, Commander?
It's lovely.
Isn't it? And to preserve such a marvel requires constant maintenance. Sometimes weeds creep in, and sometimes you must eradicate them, lest your garden become unkempt.
I see.
I've called the ministers here under the auspices of a reassuring gathering, but I really need to deliver what some will consider shocking news. Your presence here will go a long way to ease minds, so please, mingle. And also, keep an eye out. Any evidence of White Mantle meddlings you find would only support my actions.
I'll do some digging. And, Your Majesty, you missed a weed here.
That looks like one, but it's actually the Crichton spiderwort. It'll bloom soon, and its petals give you the most luscious dyes. It's my favorite flower. It hides its true potential from most, and then blossoms into something great. Happy hunting, Commander.
So basically, I've got to go and do a bit of spare hunting. I've forgotten one. I also. It's hard to say my real name for some people. It's easier to say my name. Fair enough. I'd say Lugo is still recovering. There isn't much else I can say. Charge of the mystery. Okay, so now I've basically got to go and eavesdrop. How is she? It's good to hear with everything that's happening. Well, it's power hungry mongrels with nothing more than gold in their eyes. Indeed, I've stepped on things with more moral authority than those poisonous toads. It's very clear how your friend Courteous' association with them must have rattled you. I can tell you, no one was more shocked. I hadn't the faintest. Really, even with all the rumours circulating before it broke out? Oh, I tried to ignore gossip. People caught spreading such filth should earn a trip to the gallows. I felt the same way about traitors. They to their necks. God, my character is definitely upfront about that. It's just like, yeah, I'm totally not going around trying to sound like I'm just not being something.
It's unnatural to see the Queen wandering around without him lately.
You as well. What brings you to the upper city today? Why, I'm answering all the Queen's summons, of course, just like everyone else. I'm here eager to hear what she says. On behalf of Minister Courteous, I am. The people of still need to rejoice within the ministry, and I am committed to ensuring that we maintain good relations despite Courteous' treason. For a time. Yes, since he converted to the White Mantle, he has abandoned us. So it's been a long time since I saw him. That seems unlikely. I don't appreciate what you're insinuating. I am the... Well, I did make my character a bit of the aggressive type, so it made sense for me to sort of say that. The lion beast is really cute. He's actually called a char. Although, to be perfectly honest, the way I've kind of made my character, he does kind of look a bit like a lion. Hold on, I can actually hide my... Man, it's been a long time since I've seen my character's head. But yeah, he does kind of look a bit like a lion, or at least with his fur colour, I suppose. Just checking in. How are you feeling about tonight's gathering? It's not wholly uncommon for the Queen to request a meeting, but given the circumstances, I'm a bit concerned. What circumstances? Well, surely you are aware of the detestable portrayal by our legate minister. I think that's the word I'm looking for, or how it's pronounced, or read. He He's been missing for some time, so I hear. I am aware. Do you ever work closely with courteous? Courteous and I only ever meet in an official capacity. Aside from spotting him at the occasional party, we rarely interacted. I see. Do you have any reason to suspect anyone has sympathies for him? I don't mean to spread gossip, but there are rumors that Minister Arton was cuddling with the White Mantle prior to Courteous's defection. As I understand it, he and the legate are close friends. Queen seems to trust Minister Arton, though. Why don't you? Well, I suppose a bad reputation can be difficult to overcome. That may be unfair of me, but I have had a hard time trusting anyone during times like these.
That didn't sound good.
Stupid piece of junk. This is unbelievable.
Yes, that didn't sound good.
I'm surprised the Wee family has the guts to show their faces after what their daughter has done.
Oh, don't be cruel.
Oh, hello, Sol.
Mr. Wee wouldn't abandon his duties.
Yes, but treason against the Queen. That's a lot of shame to bear.
It is, but we do well to ignore Valette's mistakes and recognize his commitment to the position.
Oh, bother, not again.
What happened? The White Mantle?
Calm down, calm down. Third time this week this old guy's gone down. I have to manually enter manifest data when he's offline. Would you mind getting him up and running while I keep the gate's records?
Sure.
What a sport. And do be quick about it. My hand cramps easily.
So basically the golem's on the fritz.
This is an odd method of repair.
He can be a bit finicky, but the fix-it interface, or fixterface, I've created should make it clear what he needs in order to be fixed. Do you think that'll catch on? I was also toying with combining display and repair into disrepair. Oh, my. Never said that aloud.
Okay. So basically it's just keep pushing buttons until he There we go. Up and running.
Fixed? Thanks. When you retire from dragon slaying, you should think about opening your own golem repair shop. No
Oh,
one
hey,
can
Kage.
figure out, so I didn't end up needing to man the gate logs. Plus, I needed the break.
Glad I could do your job for you. By the way, I found this part, but I didn't know where it went. Looks a little like...
Hello? I've never seen that before. I don't know what it is, but it's not part of this golem.
Huh. Hey, Timey.
Hold on! Okay, I'm here. What's up?
Is the communication device you gave me one of a kind?
Probably not. I mean, mine is by far the best and most advanced, but there are others out there. Wait, why do you ask?
I found a device that looks a lot like the communicator. If it was planted here by the White Mantle, they could be listening in. I'm guessing it isn't the only one.
Oh, if you want, I can use your communicator to send out a high-frequency ping that'll help you find any others in your area.
Let's do that. I'll get what I can and show the Queen.
Oh, be sure to let her know I helped.
Oh, so basically it's during the whole getting warmer. Ah, there it is. Whoa! Hello!
Devices have a security system. Suspicious. Feel the burn! Flash freeze! Landslide! Emily! Fine deal. Fired up!
Now we spin around in circles and burn stuff. Oh, he's dead.
Quite a lot of guards at this ministry meeting.
Yes, it seems they outnumber us at least 3 to 1.
More like a militia meeting, if you ask me. At least we're all a bit safer.
Are we safer? I think these extra guards send the opposite message.
Well, we should do our best to keep up appearances. The people need it with the white mantle out there. I'm grateful I got invited to this event at all.
I'm starting to wish I stayed home.
Oh, there's another one. Fight lightning with lightning.
Charged up.
Wait, did I burn something? Yeah, there it is.
Lightning bolt.
Strike him with a lightning.
That was a plan. Kill them all. Feel the burn. Flash freeze. This seems like enough to back up whatever the Queen's about to do. I should give these to her.
Oh, I hit another mastery rank. Oh, yeah, that's right. But I don't have the points for it. And that's the one I need. I need the Exalted Gathering so that I can
Ready to rock.
get the Sharpening Stone that I'm after for the...
Commander, I was just trying to reassure the Whis here. It's a stressful time for them. Well, not just them, for everyone.
The Queen is politely dancing around the fact that our daughter is on the wrong side of this.
Have you heard from her? At all?
We haven't heard from Valette. That doesn't mean we won't. She's a good girl, Commander. Just a little lost. She'll find her way home. We only want to hear her play the violin again.
We all do, Minister.
May we speak a moment, Your Majesty?
Of course.
Pardon us.
I found these listening devices around the courtyard. They could be White Mantle.
Thank you, Commander. I needed evidence like this to support my stance. It appears this is an opportune time, then. Allow me to excuse myself. I have a speech to give.
So let me just walk slowly across. Minister Wee. Oh, he did turn up then.
Ministers and members of the royal court. For years, we've had a fester inside the kingdom. A creeping undertow that sucked some of our friends and family into its darkness. Now, with Confessor Courteous at the White Mantle's helm, this seething conflict will soon come to a head, as we are poised to be smashed between two rising elder dragons. We cannot stand for a threat from within. For this reason, I'm hereby suspending the ministry until the danger has passed. Some of you will understand it's for your safety. Others will understand that I have trapped them here, far from the White Mantle's network.
You cannot! I won't be treated like a common Doliac, herded into a pen and kept as livestock. I am no criminal. You claim this will keep us safe. From what? Who will keep us safe from you, I say?
Good Minister, this measure is temporary, I assure you. Only until the kingdom is safe from attack and the traitors in our midst have revealed themselves. The commander has already verified...
There is no attack. This is an autocrat's ploy. Fellow ministers, this is a moment in life, a rare moment where you will look back one day and say, I made a stand, or I did nothing. Do you silently let the Queen capture your voice, and the voice of the people? Or do you make enough noise that the six gods themselves hear us say nay? When my grandfather...
You were saying? Good thing about old Queenie, she don't shit around. When shit needs to be done, she gets it done. Ah, wait, now I remember this one.
Your Majesty, we have to get you to safety.
We need to secure the ministers. The loyal ones, at least.
I'll try to take care of them, but you're my priority. Watch the pain away. Fired up.
Well, that minister's not doing anything other than just walking backwards and forwards. Wait, where are the other...
We've prepared for many contingencies. There are some defenses ready to set up right outside the chamber. Quickly!
Okay then.
Cover me while I set up this defensive barrier.
The White Mantle will never control Kryta.
A mesmer portal! More White Mantle incoming!
Whee!
Feel the burn! Blast where you watch the pain away. Reporting for duty. Get it. Breathe. Flooded. Overflow. Drying off.
This is where I'm probably going to end up dying.
Blast freeze. Watch the pain away. Ready to rock. Watch the pain away.
Oh, what the hell? Stupid mesmers.
Buster. Behold the ocean's power.
Come on, Jenny, this way.
Carry on without me.
Great. Another mesmer.
Smash away, Commander.
This will be my pleasure.
Feel the burn. Blast ring. Kill shot. Rebound. Hide the sword. Fired up.
Whee! Round and around and around we go.
Cooling down.
Oh god.
Watch the pain away. Feel the burn. Blast ring. Lightning and thunder. Charged up.
Burn barrier left.
Good. Then to the throne room. We can easily defend it.
The last one is just outside there.
Flooded.
Oh god, cripple. Yo, Jenny, what are you doing over here?
Flooded. Watch the pain away. Overflow. Feel the burn. Blast ring.
Am I seriously gonna have to fight everything here?
Flooded. Watch the pain away.
Oh, this looks like fun over here. Ow! Or it would if I didn't keep getting attacked.
Feel the burn. Blast ring. Fired up.
Hey, hello!
Pressure.
Seriously, why are the Watchwork Knights not doing anything?
Armored up.
Round and around and around we go.
Watch the pain away. Feel the burn. Splash. My power will drown. You can't keep a good charge down. Flooded.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Pop everything! Pop everything!
Watch the pain away. Not yet.
Hello there, is that Wyatt or what?
Jenna. That's enough. Fellow ministers, join me and help the White Mantle rid Kryta of this illegitimate ruler. Or stand by her side and be judged by my fire.
Estelle, what a surprise. Who could have seen this coming? You?
What?
Maybe you.
Don't fuck with this, Queen!
Did you? And you, my friend? Were you surprised?
Get back here, you! I hate to break it to you, but I won't run as easily. I was honored when courteous tapped me for the job of regicide, and I will see it to its bloody end.
Oh, there's Logan.
Not on my watch, Estelle.
Logan!
Captain Thackeray, beyond brave as always, but I need you leading the defense of the city. I'll handle this bloated tick.
Handle me? You can't move. This hamstrung doormat is your only hope, and I'm about to kill him just to put him out of his lovesick misery.
Estelle!
What? The whole ministry knew it.
You'll regret that slight.
Flooded!
Damn you!
Ready to rock. Armored up.
Excuse me while I just hit you with everything I have.
Watch the pain away. Lightning and thunder. Charged up. Armor. Lightning bolt.
Do I play Final Fantasy 13? No, I do not.
Feel the burn. Blast freeze. Watch the pain away.
Whoa, okay. I mean, FF13 was the MMO one, wasn't it? Or was that 15?
Watch the pain away. Feel the burn.
Sorry, Your Majesty, I didn't mean to handicap you.
That's the last of them, then. For now.
That was an impressive show, Your Majesty.
It was. How'd you like smashing things to solve your problems?
I never want to take up arms against one of my subjects, but I think I might be quite suited for your lifestyle.
I'll save you a spot in Dragon's Watch if you ever decide to step down.
Very kind. Now, what's the situation outside the city?
The White Mantle Army is making a push from the lake, but we don't know the full extent of their numbers. I'm headed down to set up a command tent at Doric's Landing.
It's good to see you on your feet again. I'll meet you there.
Great. We could use the help. Talk to Lieutenant Fours in the Plaza of Lissa. I'll make sure you're granted access to the battlefield.
Logan, please don't slow your recovery by doing something like getting yourself killed. Commander, thank you. And watch out for the weeds.
All done.
Okay, where was those salvaging kits? I mean, I played Final Fantasy 15 for like the free month that I had.
Greetings.
So, yeah, I don't know. I never played Final Fantasy 13. Slow, the blighting blood changed me. Not my mind, but my body feels different. Logan, I was worried. Don't worry about me, Commander. We have a water fight. The White Mantle are pushing into Divinity's reach from the east. Are the civilians that... great many of them, and all at the mercy of the White Mantle. They will need our full support. So at that point, I have to go out and give them a hand. I think I remember this one. This is the one where you,
hello!
This is the one where you have to fight the, you have to fight courteous. Posted message? So it's barely lasted a week before they were stolen. Yeah, let's rip that down. That's part of an achievement anyway. It's going around finding all of those messages. Okay, see you later, Andrea. The door is restricted. I have orders from Captain Tharic. Doric's Landing. Oh, Commander, my apologies. I have to say that to everyone. Please, go right ahead. Not a problem. Let's go. Yeah, because this was the place on the other side of the dam. It requires money, and people watching YouTube videos and live streams.
Refreshing.
Glad you're here, Commander. We could use your help.
What happened here? When the White Mantle launched its surprise attack on the Lake Doric locks were destroyed in the initial bombardment. It drained the lake and took a couple of ships with it. Received reports that there are many survivors in the area, unfortunately. And if we put a stop to this, the White Mantle will hunt them all down. Yeah, and of course this was all.
Pair of hands to deliver these rations to soldiers around the base. If you find other ration crates scattered around the ships along the piers, you can drop them off here too. It's good to see Captain Thackeray on his feet. Welcome to Lake Doric, Commander. What's left of it. The locks alone will take years to rebuild. But that worry can wait. Right now, our focus is repelling the siege and saving as many lives as we can.
And once that's through, we crush courteous into a fine paste.
I don't believe we've been introduced.
Turns out the Char hate courteous just as much as we do. This is Legionnaire Nelia Steelpaw. She's volunteered her troops to help us.
The White Mantle can't be allowed to ruin everything our races have built together. This is our fight too.
Back to the matter at hand. There are a few key areas around Lake Doric we need eyes on. Spies have infiltrated our ranks, but I trust you beyond any doubt. So the task is yours.
You can count on me.
Word from the Seraph suggests incursions throughout Lake Doric, but for the moment our intelligence is spotty at best. Come take a look at the map, and I'll tell you what we know. We've received reports of survivors in the forest up north, Sadra's Haven to the east, and New Loamhurst to the southeast.
So basically, it's just go and do all these renown hearts.
We have troops at the Lakeside Bazaar looking after our supply lines, but I'd like you to check in on the lines as well. We can't allow any further devastation of this region. If you see anything else of interest, please include it in your report. Before you begin your reconnaissance, there's a Shining Blade agent south of here who wants a word with you. His name's Calden. He says he has something that'll help us win this war.
Basically, it's the fifth ability that you get from when you get downed that allows you to heal every time you attack with your downed ability. Or something like that.
Ah, Commander. Captain Thackeray said he'd be sending you my way. I'm Exemplar Calden. As you're aware, the Shining Blade has been fighting the Mersat for a long, long time. studying them too. And we've recently made a breakthrough that might help us turn the tables on the White Mantle.
We can use all the help we can get. Go on.
Being that this isn't your first run-in with Jade constructs, I'm sure you're familiar with spectral agony?
Yes. I've had the pleasure of having my insides torn apart by that particular magic.
The Mersat's ability to phase between our world and the Mists allows them to tap into magics unobtainable in the mortal realm. Spectral agony is the pinnacle of this ability, and we think we've found a way to harness a form of it for our own use.
You've reproduced the powers of the Mersat?
Yes. Well, in a sense. With some limitations.
Hello!
You see, unlike a Mersat or their constructs, you can't phase between our world and the Mists at will. But while close to death, you've already got one foot in the Mists. At death's door, as they say. Using remnants of Jade constructs, I fashioned a signet that allows you to cast spectral agony when you're near death.
I try to make it a habit to avoid those almost dead moments. But this does sound intriguing.
But I'll warn you, the longer you tap into this power, the more it will pull you into the next world. Use it wisely, once you've had a chance to familiarize yourself with the signet. Come see me if you'd like an advanced demonstration.
So yeah, basically it's just run around and do a load of stuff. And the thing he was talking about was basically that ability. So yeah, it's what essentially allows me to stay up for longer when I'm using, or when I'm in the downed state, as it were. Swear to God, this is slower. Ooh, that was close.
Flooded.
He says jumping into the water.
Someone stop these maniacs!
This is madness! Someone help!
I get this a sneaking suspicion I'm on one of the less populated maps because there are probably a large group running around doing events and whatnot. That always seems to be the case. Although there must be people around, because I would have been asked to change to a different instance by now if I was, because of the way their mega server system works. Ow! Damn mesmers.
Flooded. Watch the pain away. Feel the burn. Blast freeze. Fired up.
I am a fan of Friendly Foxy. What, only Friendly Foxy? Sounds delicious, I can't wait.
A house? All the way out here. At least it's well fortified.
Oh yeah, there's a jumping puzzle down here. I remember that one being quite difficult. Well, that's good and all, but did you enjoy any of my other animations? That's what I want to know.
Kill them all!
Yeah, what the hell was that? Well, either way, I'm not stepping in it. My 1 million pedestal prime. No idea what that is.
Fired up.
My spirit is finally at peace.
Well, maybe if you didn't keep moving around, might be able to help with that. Ow! I think I might have trodden on a mine. It's a decoration. Wow, that sounds expensive.
Fired up. Armored up. Faster.
Doesn't sound like something that would... Yeah, probably wasn't a good thing to tell her that. Probably should have gone for the other option. No, these are just white mantle. I don't particularly want to fight them. I mean, come on, I'm going to be fighting them for ages. Just love the fact that the ghost is just standing there, just like, yeah, you know, don't mind me.
Watch the pain away.
My spirit is finally at peace.
Don't know if I'm actually helping with the paranormal activity, or at least... Again, there's probably not enough people doing this. Oh, so you were hiding over there the whole time.
Buster. Charged up.
Alright then, let's do this.
Watch the pain away. Buster. Kill them all. Feel the burn. Blast free. Watch the pain away. I'm wounded.
Ow.
Rebound.
Whee! Round and around I go.
Refreshing. Flooded.
Although the bar is going up, I get the sneaky suspicion somebody's actually helping with the event.
Thank you for freeing me.
Fired up.
Let's burn the mine, shall we? Oh, alright, fine, we'll burn all of you first.
Refreshing. Watch the pain away.
My gratitude knows no bounds. I am free.
Unless I'm supposed to be bringing that down. Whatever, I've got to go and take care of other things for this mission. Hey look, it's that boat we saw in the cutscene. Pumpkin for a head. You had to get a reward.
Phaedra's Haven's been taken over by White Mantle. We'll need a coordinated assault to retake it. I'll make note for Logan. Buster.
Carry on.
Feel the burn. Blast free. Refreshing.
Solar. Well, couldn't stop the paranormal activity. Oh well. Come to think of it, I think this map just generally just must be dead. Doesn't seem to be an awful lot.
Where are you going? Can't just... Oh, damn it.
Well, then again, there are a few people here, just not that many.
All right.
Fired up.
It's the commander. Come to complicate my day even further, have you?
Logan asked me to check in on the Seraph's operations here. What's going on? I heard a commotion earlier.
Oh, that? No, it's nothing. Just a little raw, seething frustration I needed to let loose. I'll be fine. I've been tapped as the civilian envoy for the Seraph supply line operations here. Keeping pace with them is challenging. But someone's got to build a crown for all these resources once they're every last item will be accounted for.
Very patriotic of you. Looks like things are running smoothly around here, though.
The Seraph is a well-oiled machine when push comes to shove. They didn't waste a moment once the attack was sprung. The Bazaar is probably the most secure location in Lake Doric. I doubt the White Mantle will have much luck seizing it. That's not to say there isn't lots of work to be done if you want to chip in. As you may have noticed, I only have 2 hands.
Maybe later. I'm on orders from Thackeray to recon the rest of Lake Doric before we plan our next move.
Very well. Tell the captain that his supply lines are well looked after. And watch your back out there, Commander.
No problem.
It appears I was mistaken.
So it looks like there's an event going on over there, but I can't get to it from here.
Fired up.
Not unless I use...
Fired up. You lose. Armored up. Watch the pain. Feel the burn. Blast green. I have the score. Rebound. Flooded.
I'm never going to get him up while I'm having to fight these guys.
Watch the pain away. Feel the burn. Blast green. Refreshing.
Of course, having used the signet, I now can't regen health, but whatever. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that event. No, owls can't spin their heads around all the way around. It's actually a common misconception. They can turn their heads round like another couple of degrees further than we can, but...
The cowards are terrorizing that fishing village. We have to get Seraph support out here immediately.
Commander, are you reading me?
Go ahead, Timey.
Get ready for the dragon battle to end all dragon battles! A steamy wing fist to icy face chop fight to the death! It's Jormag versus Primordius!
Refreshing. Am I to infer...
The experiment was a success, and I'm having the heart of Omad's machine delivered to Rada Novus. With it, I should be able to see the eternal alchemy and manipulate the dragon's energies to pit them against one another. Spencer's research is continuing to pay dividends.
I haven't had the best track record guiding members of this guild, so I'll say this as a word of caution. Scarlet.
Okay, A, I'm not a dragon minion. And B, the lives we'll save are worth the risk, and I think you might agree with that.
I do. Just be careful.
What could go wrong? You know what? It feels like I shouldn't say that. I bet a ton of stuff can go wrong. Bye!
I noticed that they didn't have the communicator effect going on there.
Charged up.
Knowing how weak sauce I seem to be at the moment, I don't doubt. Playing a shaman class? No, this is called an elementalist.
Watch the pain away. Charged up.
Quiet. Do you hear that? I think the white mantle are just outside.
Keep your voice down.
It's the difference between a shaman and an elementalist.
Excellent.
I mean, I know I'm effectively stance dancing with all these elements, but yeah, elementalist.
As it should be.
Charged up.
Oh, no wonder I couldn't move.
Refreshing. Watch the pain away. Feel the burn. Arc blast breeze.
The white mantle.
Overflow. Drying off. Rebound. Watch the pain away. Oh. Feel the burn. Blast breeze. Buster. I feel strong.
Oh, appeared he actually completely broke the servers. Oh dear. What, was he selling something that everybody wanted? Like, really, really badly?
Pillage.
Pretty much. Why? What was he selling that was that was so sought after? Oh, the primed pressure point. Okay. Well, I probably don't have enough duckers to be able to buy it anyway, so I'm gonna have to miss out this time.
You think he can still fight?
Nah, that's why they stuck him in that tent.
Well, his head's on straight. We wouldn't still be.
You're back and in one piece. I assume you have a report for us.
Indeed. The Seraph have the bazaar well secured, but the Mantle's making gains elsewhere in the region. Shadra's Haven is definitely a target. We should send some support that way.
I'll try to get a detachment out there as soon as possible. What else?
The White Mantle have taken an interest in New Loamhurst, as well as a heavily fortified house in the forest north of here.
If it's of interest to the enemy, it's of interest to us. I appreciate your efforts, Commander. Thanks to you, we're a little less blind in this battle. While you were scouting, we heard that the White Mantle have taken Fort Avenia, bolstering their eastern flank's defenses. Worse yet, there's some sort of magical storm forming over the fort. We can't risk a frontal assault. There's supposed to be a Shining Blade agent stationed in that area, one well-versed in the art of sabotage. I think the two of you could do a lot of damage together. Go track down the agent, see if you can do something about the White Mantle who occupy that fort.
That looks valuable.
Some karma, more gear. Should then promptly salvage. Open all of these. Really need to find a merchant, to be perfectly honest, but surprisingly, this is actually faster than using the mount, I think. It would help if I actually used a mount that got me around a little faster.
Hello?
Damn jade constructs. They hit like a stampeding centaur.
Careful now. What happened to you?
I was undercover inside Fort Avenia when those filthy cultists took it during the surprise attack. They caught me inside trying to free Seraph prisoners. Took a hit from one of those jade bows while I was trying to escape. Then this storm appeared. Might be from the bloodstone shards they're storing in there.
Logan sent me to help deal with the White Mantle in the fort. What can I do?
You can help me finish my mission. There's still a number of Seraph prisoners inside that need assistance. There's also plenty of opportunities for intel gathering and good old-fashioned sabotage, if you can avoid detection. I can cloak you in a powerful veil that will give you the appearance of a White Mantle soldier, but there are some limits. The guys won't hold up to close scrutiny. So don't take any drastic action if any Mantle are watching. Be careful inside. Especially around those jade constructs.
I will. Stay safe and out of sight. I'll return soon.
So now I'm disguised as a White Mantle. White Mantle. All the White Mantle are not hostile towards me, but they generally just ignore me. But now I can go in here. Yeah, likewise, you have to avoid the jade constructs. Yeah, and you also have to keep an eye out for the White Mantle as well. Assess as if you're within visible range. Poison White Mantle food stores. Shadow set to a target's area and gain swiftness for 5 seconds. Poisoned. And poisoned. So basically it's like kind of almost like playing Hitman in a way. Minus the whole having to murder people.
Sure would be a shame if someone put this forge out.
And I could never work out how to do that either. Oh, hey. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just going to repair my armor. No, I'm just going to wait for that guy to walk past.
This is my chance.
No, it is not, because I'm not attacking you. Yoink. Oh, yeah. I always keep forgetting that they, it's different. You don't actually have to complete the renown heart. Thing is, if I pick that up, I'm probably going to get spotted, so... Need to find some more Seraph plans. Yoink. Go on, go. Yoink.
Ready to rock.
Yikes! Ow! Never mind that, we're taking a shortcut. Something's going on. Whatever it is, I'm just a little bit too busy to look at it at the moment. What's going on?
Hello?
God, what's going on? Time to grab another disguise. Right, now, where are there some Seraph soldiers to rescue? Go on, out of here. Almost have all the Seraph soldiers I need. Just gotta find one more. Oh, there's one. There, all done. But I've almost finished the Renown Heart. I might as well do that for today. Oh, I can't use my glider. Oh, I can use my glider. Okay, then.
Hello?
Let's try and see if I can find some stuff to sabotage that isn't in the direct line of sight of everybody. Yoink. That's it, go upstairs. Turn away so I can rescue people. Any more battle plans down here? No. How am I supposed to be able to get to you when you're standing there? Say one more food cache should do it. Oh, except I've already poisoned that one. There we go. No message on that one. Be honest, nobody will shitpost more than I can. Well, if you insist. I mean, I don't find anything that interesting to do half the time.
Flooded! The Seraph made it out, and the White Mantle are going to have a lot of cleanup.
Good work. Those soldiers' families will be relieved to see them alive. Get back to Captain Thackeray and report the good news. I'll stay and coordinate future raids.
Pillage!
Well, I really should probably put experience into other paths, considering I can't gain anything more out of what I'm doing at the moment.
Flooded!
Try and catch me if you can, but I doubt that you will. From Breath of the Wild. Oh, that one's just to denote how much I can accelerate my gliding on. Oh, hello, Foxy Fredbear.
The scouts tell me the White Mantle leaders in Fort Avinia are in a scramble. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
I rescued some Seraph soldiers while I was inside. They may have overheard some intel while they were under guard.
We'll debrief them immediately. Good work, Commander. We're winning this war. We're almost ready to turn our attention to Courteous. But before we act, we need to strengthen our hold on the region.
I like the sound of that. How can I help?
I need you on the front line supporting the Seraph's efforts. Do whatever you can to ensure our victory.
Understood. I'll do my part.
Return to me when the tide is turned. And take care of yourself out there.
Will do. See you soon, Logan.
Yeah, complete events, defend enemy troops, and help the residents of Lake Doric while the Seraph prepare for the final attack. So basically, it's just do stuff while you're here. Yeah, not enough time to complete that, guy, so... Train discipline and deliver rations to Seraph militia. Retrieve elephants. Intelligence from scouts. Extinguish fires. And secure rations from the beached ships. Blah blah blah.
Show these whelps how it's done. Pick up a shield
You'll never
and
block
get
me
in
like
there.
that. Try raising your shield just as I launch my attack.
Nobody runs off with my equipment. You train in the ring or not at all.
I was trying to, but...
You'll never block me like that. Try raising your shield just as I launch my attack.
I can dodge roll, you know. Instead, he turns around and hits me again when I wasn't ready.
You'll never block me like that. Try raising your shield just as I launch my attack.
Good. That's how you block an attack. Again.
never block me like that. Try raising your shield just as I launch my attack.
Like Five Nights at Freddy's? Not really.
Good.
So basically, he hits one guy first and then goes after me. I got the timing down on this now.
You'll never block me like that. Try raising your shield just as I launch my attack.
Okay, he changed patterns there. I retire! I'm not doing that anymore.
Pick up a training sword if you want to train. Wouldn't want anyone getting hurt.
Come on, that's way too slow. Try attacking me as I lower my guard.
Gotcha.
Come on, that's way too slow.
Yeah, you put your
Try
guard up,
attacking me
though.
as I lower my guard.
Donk. Donk. And... that'll do. Somebody's trying to replace me. Set that trap. Get this guy, gal up.
Kill them all. Fired up. Feel the burn.
I killed a crab by burning it alive.
Kill them all. Go ahead, hit me.
We're gonna do that. Ow. Stop throwing things at me. Jeez, how many events do I have to do? Complete events. I'm dying. Hospital food is so goddamn. What kind of people run hospitals? Well, to be perfectly honest, Cosmo, hospitals aren't really renowned for their food, to be perfectly honest. You know, probably would have been a better idea if I'd taken out the white mantle surrounding that cannon first.
Hello?
Oh, no wonder. You're an elite, or you're a veteran. I feel fired up. Gotta love it when sentences mix together like that.
Watch the pain away. Faster. Charged up. Oh, that had to hurt. Can't keep a good chart down. Feel the blast breeze. Flooded. Overflow. I can't see anything. Watch the pain away. Rebound.
Even I have limits to how much damage I can take. Here comes more mac and cheese and this disgusting sponge cake with I may be sick, but I can't. Give me a burger for God's sakes. Well, maybe you should try asking.
Enemy of the White Mantle!
Blood had it coming. Feel the burn. Blast green. Repression.
Speaking of burgers, I had a burger tonight. Pretty nice one too, actually.
Watch the pain away. Feel the burn. Blast green. Rebound. Watch the pain away.
Oh, come on! I was invisible!
Repression. Armored up.
God damn it! They don't make these guys very easy to beat. Sponge and custard, who puts those together? They sound perfectly normal to me.
Hello?
It burns. Feel the burn. Blast green. Landslide. Armored up. Medic. Watch the pain away. Feel the burn. Blast green. You lose.
Carry on.
Oh no, we lost your friend!
Faster.
Not used. Well, I'm used to seeing all of my family members being sick and almost near death. Ooh, that doesn't sound like. That doesn't sound like fun.
Fired up. Blast. Feel the burn. Can't remember my orders.
Should give me something I need rather than trash that I don't. Did it in like 2 weeks anyway. Why do you think that, Cosmo? Ready to retake what? Okay, ready to retake the Haven.
Is on your side.
Your word. No, not just yet, because... yeah, having an extra person to do it would probably...
We'll make these lands safe again.
Or maybe just start the event and allow people to... and just join people in and... the words.
Refreshing. Behold the ocean's power. I'm the storm. Back at you. Black tree. Refreshing.
Ready for action.
Thus, you die!
Ready to rock.
My family is lying to maternity say you're gonna go home just fine, and then the bitch nurse says it's not looking good and he wants... That doesn't mean that you're gonna die, Cosmo. Have a little bit of optimism.
Not yet. Ready to rock.
No, I did manage to do that without even trying. I was mostly killing Seraph though, but... not Seraph, White Mantle, sorry. Seraph are on my side.
This will be my pleasure.
Ready. Blast free. Charged up.
Lightning bolts from the sky!
Watch the pain away. Charged up. Lightning bolt.
Carry on.
That was a blast. Strong. I'm bleeding. Watch the pain away.
I don't know my pictures. Yeah, that's something to be positive about.
This is my chance.
Armored up.
That was a terrible idea.
Drying off.
Now it's on.
Watch the pain away. Feel the burn.
Turret assembled.
Eye the storm. Overflow.
Most of them are after me.
Watch the pain away. Feel the burn. Blast breeze. Armored up.
I've beaten you.
Watch the pain away.
It's these damn mesmers, they're all over the goddamn place, and I've got no way of cleansing debuffs or conditions.
Go ahead. Hit me. Not pressure. Watch the pain away. Overflow. Charged up.
At least their numbers are a bit more manageable now.
Armored up. Watch the pain away. Feel the burn. The white mantle. Blast breeze. Oh, that had to hurt. Refreshing. Flooded. Armored up. Not
Heal everybody! Actually, come to think of it, I really should have consumed some of these. I feel refreshing. I am my own best kind of drink.
That feels good. Fired up. Back in fighting condition.
Oh look, we have to go fight a boss. You know, Logan can wait for a few minutes.
Fired up. I summon the power of our land. Extra damage. Go ahead, hit me. Back on feel the burn. Flash read. That feels good.
I think I'm gonna need to do this.
Charged up.
Strike him with lightning.
Feel the burn. Flash read. Fired up. Rebound. Inferno.
Rise and serve.
Set it up so that I could burn him.
Nice and lean.
I think she'd be a bit cray-cray.
Hurts, doesn't it?
That was what? That was a blast. Can't remember my orders.
Oh, now we've got to kill off the remaining white mantle. Oh, okay then.
Charged up. I feel strong.
Ooh, some unbound magic.
Feel the burn. Flash read. Refreshing.
I don't know why there's a villager here. It's like, okay then. We haven't fully cleared the area out yet, so no idea why you've moved back in.
That feels good. Armored up. Feel the burn. Flash read. Refreshing.
For the white mantle!
There's one more and we can't find it. Oh, never mind. Wow, was that 2 hours already? That went by quickly. Can't watch now because my phone is almost dead, but I'll be it. Don't end the stream yet. Oh, chances are I will probably mostly... you've got another hour at the very least. Ow.
Charged up. I've done what I can. The White Mantle threat isn't completely contained, but we should be ready to make our move on Courteous.
Perfect timing. Jenna, that is, Her Majesty, has requested our presence in the throne room. We couldn't have held off the mantle without you. I'm sure the Queen wants to thank you personally for your efforts. Never fails to strike me as strange to see a Char invited to the throne room. I'm glad it's you, though. Go ahead and make your way up to the palace. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, he always says something different depending if you're if you're not a human. Or if you're not one of the human races. Despite the fact that there is only one human race. I.e. the humans. I need some more ectoplasm.
You never have too much treasure.
And I'm out of salvaging kits again. God damn it.
Watch the pain. Feel the burn. Blast read. That was a blast. Bring the flame.
Whee! Ooh, ow.
Feel the burn. Blast read. Watch the pain away. Lightning bolt. Feel the burn. Blast read. Watch the pain away.
I remember when people actually used to do these events.
Flooded. Overflow. Feel the burn. Blast read. Kill them all. Charged up. Watch the pain away. Contract is set. Armored up. Feel the burn. Ready. Blast read. Buster. Flooded.
Why am I being made to tank this thing? I am wearing light armor.
Watch the pain away. Go ahead, hit it. I'm the storm.
Damn!
Oh, you won. Feel the burn. Blast read. Watch the pain away.
You see, this is what happens when you start trying to do an event like this. Other people just turn up and give you a hand. Whee! Round and around and around we go.
Knowledge is power. Now you suffer.
Ow.
I'm the storm. Fired up.
Hello?
I could also do with repairing my armor as well. It's been damaged quite a bit. What about you? Yes, you. Can I buy... I cannot buy anything as basic as a salvaging kit from you. Well, that's disappointing. Unless there was a guy down here that could,
Fired up.
Might as well just buy those. Ooh, hello. Well, yes, thank you. I will take one of those, considering it's actually better than what I've currently got. Yes, and I'll stick that in there. Well, look at that. I've finally gotten rid of all my yellow gear. It's all exotic. Still no salvaging kits, but hey. Right, now I need to try and find a merchant that sells salvaging kits, and I think I know where to go and get one. Well, where there is smoke, there is fire. You're, yes.
Our deeds are reflected in the dream.
Dismissed.
Well, that pendant definitely lasted me a long time. Yes. Oh, another orichalcum pick. I'll keep hold of that. Mystic cloth. Huh.
You can never have too much treasure.
Didn't know that was a thing, but apparently it's only part of a collection. So.
Greetings.
Magic finds now 122%.
Seize the moment. How do you do?
Just sell all of this. Except the thick leather, because I'm still collecting that. My back item. It's currently got a black diamond, agony infusions. That gives me... Actually, you know what?
Can I help you?
Let's just stick it in there, because it was already in that trinket to begin with, so...
How do you do?
Yeah, I don't really need that. Those guys big enough? Intense staring contest. Oh dear.
You don't scare me.
Who are you? I surrender. No, you're not supposed to surrender. I told you, I'm the Shining Blade. I'm not sure what you mean. Ugh, you're no fun. Not at the moment, no.
Captain Thackeray, how are we doing?
The tide has turned, Your Majesty. It's only a mop-up operation now. Thanks in no small part to the commander here. If I could have been out there more.
You served your kingdom well, Logan. That's that.
Your Majesty.
What of the head of the snake?
Running home to die in his den, the slippery serpent. I'd say we should just torch the place and rid ourselves of him. But there are still innocents at the manor. Canuck and a detachment of Shining Blade are there. They're waiting to... well... Canuck wants out of his obligation to me, and I won't stand for courteous seeing another sunrise.
I should go then, to ensure justice is served. And just in case.
I agree. And I have someone who could be of great help to that end, Commander.
I can lead you in. I know a way. Some tunnels behind the manor.
The daughter of the villain? I see a few issues with that.
Anise.
But any help is welcome.
He also might be going home to unleash his contingency plan. He's desperate. And trust me, when Courteous is desperate, he's dangerous.
Ooh, dear.
Well, if anyone would know about that. Logan, take the Seraph and make sure no one slips out the front. We'll remove the disease surgically, following Lady Beetlestone's intimate knowledge of her dear father's secret paths.
We?
Yes, child. I'll see you there and be right by your side, as the commander said, to ensure justice is served and just in case.
Anish, you should stay in Divinity's reach. Demi is a friend. A capable friend, not in need of supervision.
Oh, of course. Whatever the thrones will. Get to it then, everyone. You have a snake to behead.
Yay! And not a snake, not a sexy snake.
Logan, a moment before we shove off.
Sure.
Ritlock and I started a new guild. With you up and about again, I was wondering if you'd like to return to the fold. But in Dragon's Watch.
Interesting proposition, Commander, but I think I have other plans. General Soulkeeper came to see me the other day and offered me the position of Pact Marshal. I didn't, well, at first I didn't think it was for me, but my injuries and today, well, my eyes were open to, my role here. Her Majesty has always been the kind of person to do things her own way. It's time I started doing the same.
It's a great honor, and you deserve it. Have you told her yet? I imagine she'll be disappointed.
I think she'll be just fine. Have a safe mission. See you on the other side.
Finished with that.
We most certainly are finished with that bit at the very least.
Pillage.
Doop de doop de doop de doop de doop de doop doop doop. Okay. Get out of there. Have developed. So, no, what are you doing? So maybe you're going to kill a danger noodle. Not in the strictest sense, but... Oh, I have to go back in there. Well, hang on a minute. I could just waypoint in. You know, I was supposed to be mentioning stuff about what I was thinking about doing with Patreon, wasn't I? During this, but I keep getting distracted on stuff going on in here. Well, needless to say, Patreon's not doing too well either way, but I mostly think that's because I've just got some really stupid rewards or something. Because somebody else had a look at them earlier and said that most of my rewards on Patreon all seem like, almost like commissions in a way, rather than actual rewards. And I have to be perfectly honest with them, they do have a point. But the only problem is now is what to actually replace all those rewards with. I mean, theoretically speaking, I could open up commissions for, you know, stuff like animations and whatnot, and images, but it's really just a case of what do I replace it all with? That's just the question I don't know the answer to at the moment. I mean, I was thinking about putting like the Fan Friday game voting thing in there as a reward, but I kind of decided that maybe it was a better idea I did something along the lines of maybe doing that as an open thing on YouTube instead. Yeah, that was that suggestion of, you know, do it via straw poll, but we all know what most people are like on my YouTube when it comes to voting for things that are, or doing things that involve clicking a link. So I guess I've always got the poll options on YouTube. I'm gonna keep that open, just mostly so that everybody can do it, and also I also want to do the whole membership thing as well. But I'm just, again, I need to come up with a reward for at least one specific perk for that, but I'm not sure what to do. The only idea I've got at the moment is that I just offer previews on
Hello.
Patreon and like step by step, as opposed to doing it awkwardly. And why the hell was OBS lagging? Anyway. So, for, for God's sake, I'm not dizzy. Okay, Cosmo, sure. if you feel that way. But yeah, for I'm planning on trying to do the whole channel membership thing. But setting that up is going to be a bit difficult because I need not only an icon that represents how long people have been sort of or sort of paying for, you know, kind of like similar to how Twitch does it, which is, you know, similar to how Twitch does it. So YouTube might be copying them there in that regards. I've also got to get some common custom, that's the word I'm looking for, emojis to come up with as well. So that's going to be something that I'm going to have to either ask somebody to do for me or pay for, depending on how much they charge. I'm also, yeah, that's pretty much it, and also doing like screenshot previews of going, oh hey, you know, this is what I'm working on. But on Patreon, the rewards are a little bit difficult because I don't want to shut Patreon down because I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, as it were. I want to be able to have like different things available. I'm not going to be doing Patreon images anymore because I do those for commissions. And I'm also not going to be doing the animations anymore because, again, I could probably do those for commissions from now on. But the only thing is that I don't know what to replace the current rewards with, or if I just have to just generally say these rewards are just not available anymore. But I've got to keep, but with people like Killig and Error, you know, I've got to, you know, have some incentive. But then again, you two have, or Error's already received his animation and he's still pledging me 20. And speaking of which, Killig, I still haven't found out from you what you want for your Patreon animation, which means that, you know, you could potentially be the last person to get one, essentially. But yeah, it's just a case of how do I restructure my Patreon rewards, really? So, yeah. For anybody that's watching, you know, sort of just chew on that for a little bit and, like, try and think, or try and see if you can come up with any ideas, because I'm out of them at the moment. I can't think of anything decent to use.
There are some hidden tunnels that'll bring us up into the manor.
Are you okay?
I thought it might come to this one day, but being here again... Anyway. Up the stairs, to the left. We'll either run into Courteous coming out this way if he's fleeing, or find him in his library if he's making a stand.
Yeah, and you also come in this direction when you're playing the dungeon version of this as well. There's actually a bit of a reference to that as well.
On recon.
These certainly weren't installed the last time I was here. Courteous must have upgraded his security. If the information from the Dermond Priory is to be believed, I suggest silently getting by, or picking them off one by one. But maybe the Vigil way is best. Just run in, sword swinging.
I'll let that slide, Agent.
Oh yeah, because my my char is with the Vigil.
Over here.
Countess, what are you doing here?
You know, I gave it some thought and decided that Canuck had let Courteous slip through his fingers before. I couldn't leave it to chance this time.
We should catch up with Canuck and make sure that doesn't happen then. What's his position?
She doesn't know. The Shining Blade lost contact with Canuck and his men hours ago.
Anise, is this true? Why didn't you tell me?
Subterfuge, Commander. I enjoy that Sylvari snark, but our mission is Courteous. We can waste time arguing, or we can go assess the situation.
If Canuck is harmed, I'm holding you responsible.
This mission is bigger than one soldier. Lead the way, Lady Beetlestone.
She's resourceful.
Quite a few of the dogs in here. Did you have a plan, milady? Good plan.
Tybalt once told me, use the terrain to your advantage, especially when the terrain goes boom. These munitions are one of the things I found that made me leave. Who knows what horrors he's amassed since I left.
Watch the pain away. Blast free. Feel the burn.
Well, that was something.
Rebound. Watch the pain away.
Oh shit.
You lose. My leg.
Just keep me alive a little bit longer! Or don't. You know, that works too.
Nice one.
Landslide. What? Feel the burn. Blast free. Got me. Not yet.
Thankfully, there's no achievement to not die on this. Although, to be perfectly honest, I really should have just been using that to my advantage.
That had to hurt. Watch the pain away.
I'm going to. Right on.
I don't know where that burst healing suddenly came from.
Watch the pain away.
Never.
Ready to rock.
Nope.
Feel the burn. Blast free. Watch the pain away. Ready to rock. Landslide. Rebound. Feel the burn. Blast free.
Where to now?
I'm guessing we follow the bodies. Flooded.
I don't have any ideas, to be honest. Neither do I. I want to make it feel like it's worthwhile, but at the same time, you know,
Shining blade.
not offer too much for too little.
I'm sorry I didn't mention Canuck and his men earlier. I have a million things swirling in my head.
You're on a mission to eliminate your own father. I think it can be forgiven.
It's that, but also, if we come across Valette, please let me try to talk to her. She's my friend and family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
How hopeful the young are. She's beyond your reach, child. She's a traitor and a criminal. She'll get no respite here.
You'll have to go through me.
Shh.
Bring in the
hear
last
that?
one. This man has confessed. He's no longer in need of his tongue.
Here, I can pick the lock.
All must confess. Be freed of the burden of your secrets before we free you of your life.
Thank you, but I'll show myself justice.
Feel the burn! Blast freeze! Canuck!
Hello, Commander. If you'd be so kind as to help me kill the rest of these cretins.
Excellent. More have come to confess. Get them, but save their dying whispers for my ear.
Fired up! Armored up! Blast! Feel the burn!
Victor! High Inquisitor Victor!
That was a blast! I summon the power of our lands! Ready to rock! Feel the burn! Blast freeze! I'm bleeding!
Oh god, skeletons, hello! An old RPG stigma we haven't seen in a long time. We normally only see these things around Halloween.
Feel the burn! Eyes of storm! Blast freeze!
Oh no you don't.
That all of them? Looks clear.
Good to see you, Commander. Hopefully we can finally finish this and I can be out from under that horrible woman's thumb. Oh, hi, Anise. I didn't see you standing completely within my line of sight.
To think I almost missed you.
Have you seen my father? Courteous.
Brutish man with aggressively unsettling facial hair? Yes. He seemed upset that he wasn't on the Crichton throne. To the extent that he was... Is he really your father? I'm so sorry.
What was he doing?
Well, he was consuming bloodstone his lackeys gathered from the explosion. He might be unrecognizable to you, my dear.
I stopped recognizing him as my father long ago. We should move before he turns his scorn towards civilians. He'd rather see Kryta burn than not rule it.
Hey, hello!
Feel the burn! Blast freeze!
Don't know what that was, but I dodged it.
Fired up! I'm the storm! Watch the pain away! Feel the burn!
Ah, great, I got knocked out of that. Ow.
I'm wounded. Feel the burn!
No! Wash the pain away! Wash the pain away!
Reporting for duty.
Woo! That was close.
Watch the pain away. Ready to rock. My power will drown.
Something.
These guys are not messing around. That hurt. Like, a lot.
By the six, who blew this hole in the barn door?
I'm afraid that was me. Thought they'd have fixed that by now.
Yeah, there's one of the explore paths in Courteous's manor where you actually blow open the door. But like he said, but like my charge just said, I honestly thought they would have repaired that by now. What do you got?
Workers from Courteous's
I'll
carnival.
need to scout all
Some of them were
this.
soldiers who fought with him in Ascalon's war with the Char. I'd overhear them in the tunnels before I left. They're separatists, trying to devise a way to get back the homeland.
You handle these sideshow rejects. I'll let Logan know it's time to start his push.
Yeah, because I've not actually done this dungeon with this character.
Ready to rock. Faster.
Boom. Boom.
You underestimated me.
Fired up.
He hasn't eaten for days. First seraph to cross us will be devoured. Don't give me that look. You don't become co-head animal handler for a circus by being a nice guy. What's that, boy? You smell some rotten collaborators.
Refreshing.
Show yourself if you dare.
Don't worry.
Cooling down. Feel the burn. I summon the power of our land. Ready to rock. Watch the pain away. Blast green. Flooded. Faster. Fit by the storm. Watch the pain away. Charged up.
Now try hitting me with an electric shield.
That had to hurt. Refreshing. Blast green. Feel the burn.
I'm out for today. See you on Monday and for the... Beautiful. Okay, see you later, Killig. Ow!
Fired up. Watch the pain away. Feel the burn. Blast green.
Right.
Fired up.
Logan's moving. How are we doing?
Thwarted by another locked door. Maybe you'll lend me your foot key again, Commander.
Foot key.
Demi can probably handle this with a bit more subtlety.
but the foot key is so satisfying.
Sorry, no foot key this time. Oh, hello there!
I'm bleeding. Feel the burn! Blast free! Cooling down. Watch the pain away.
Well, that was, brutal.
Fired up.
Courteous, you have to stop. It's over.
Who's this? An imposter of my lost daughter? Imposters all around me. You look like me, but you can't be. She's dead. She died the day she betrayed me, just like her backstabbing mother, who I had stabbed in the back.
Father! Murderer! Let's do this.
Ow! Oh yeah, he also tries to drop the chandelier on you as well.
I feel strong. Watch the pain away. Refreshing. Blast free.
Ow! What the?
Flooded. Eye the storm. Feel the burn.
Yeah, you guys keep bitch slapping him. I'll sit on the floor and bleed out.
Refreshing. I need some help. Thanks for the help. Flooded. Feel the burn. Blast free. Lightning and thunder. Charged up.
Yeah, because I always kept missing that last time.
Watch the pain away. Feel the burn.
Valette! Please! You have to see it's pointless now. It's done!
Shut up. She's mine. Forsake Daddy.
Anyone else utterly disturbed by that?
You lose. Charged up. Assistance needed.
Hopefully I'll actually be able to get through this fight without dying constantly.
Watch the pain away.
And did that guy just heal himself? I think he healed himself.
Eye the storm. Rebound. Overflow. Feel the burn. Watch the pain away. Buster. Charged up.
Alright, Courteous, can I kill you again now? Thank you! Damn it, I needed to scratch my head, so I pulled my hand away from the mouse for like 2 seconds.
Watch the pain away. Fired up. Faster.
Nope. Yeah, don't want to stand in those.
Watch the pain away. Armored up. Clear slide. Back on solid ground. Feel the burn. Pressure.
Damn it. Let's heal up everybody.
Watch the pain away. Blast breathe. Faster.
Nope, you're not hitting me. Ow, that's hurting. Oof.
But I can fix it. We'll try again. You and your mother. I'll see you both in the mists.
No!
We'll be a family again.
Demi!
I don't think she makes it.
Please, no!
Valette! Stop him!
He skipped. This thing is solid.
It was. He told me Kryder would be sorry. I'm sorry to me.
Don't let him poison any more lives.
Step away from her, traitor. You made this mess. And Courteous is gone.
Countess, what are you... To me.
I never meant. I can get you to him. I'll get you to that monster so you can put him down. So we can put him down.
So you can betray us while we fight? What do I look like?
I just want to balance this ledger. Then I'll gladly accept whatever fate you see fit.
Anise, you said Courteous was our target.
So be it. Logan, you'll stay with her?
Of course. The Seraph are securing the rest of the manor. I'll see if I can get a medic in here.
He's in a subchamber under us. He has stores of bloodstone down there. We have to be careful.
Is it me or is her health draining? I can't remember whether she survives or not. I also remember this fight gave me a lot of trouble last...
Are you kidding me? Ego on this man.
This is his inner sanctum. Every time he came back from here, he was slightly more unbalanced.
How do you think the conversation with the sculptor went when he ordered these? I need at least 6 reliefs of my face. No, bigger. Like 8 feet tall. Something that really captures my essence. A catastrophically misguided swagger-sodden plague sore.
You throw away the outside and cook the inside. Then you eat the outside and throw away the inside. What did you eat?
You throw away the outside and cook the inside, then you eat the outside and throw away the inside. What did you eat? You cook the You throw away the outside and cook the inside, then you eat the outside and throw away the inside. No, because Because you pluck a chicken and then cook it outside, and then cook what's underneath. Then you eat what's there, and then you get rid of the bone. So I think it's a chicken.
I'm half as smart and twice as strong. I've got a kick you won't forget.
I'm half as smart and twice as strong. I've got a kick you won't forget. I don't think it's a centaur. That's too easy. No. Not a char. It might be a centaur? Oh, it was a centaur.
You did this to me. You ruined everything.
So he's slightly larger and more unhinged than our last encounter.
Gods! A mask of his own face. Enough, let's end this lunacy.
My pleasure. Given due process by the Crichton throne, you are hereby sentenced to... Oh, forget it. Let's just kill him.
You're coming with me.
His shield is too strong. Face us, you overgrown masked coward.
Don't worry, I'm throwing bloodstone shards at him.
Give the magic-infused psychopath more magic?
Trust me, I've heard some things. The overload doesn't end well for the
You too, Valette. There's no end to today's treachery.
You shot her! Your own daughter!
She left me. Your mother saw to that. That's why I took you. Now everyone has to pay. Repression. Feel the burn. Blast me. Watch the pain away.
Hate the fact that the room starts spinning. It's really, really disorientating.
Breathe. I'm the storm. Watch the pain away. Blast ring. Armored up.
Whee!
Tell me you saw that. Must keep going. Assistance needed.
Will one of you please pick me up? Whew.
Watch the pain away.
Seriously, I died. When I first tried this boss, I died so many times.
Feel the burn. Flooded. Watch the pain away.
Ow! What the?
Repression. I'm wounded.
Yeah, see? Like I said, really hate this boss. Okay, now the platform itself is moving, I think. Or is it the outside? I don't know, I honestly can't tell. So the fact that they've been able to do that, good job, game developers.
Buster. Watch the pain away. I'm the sword. Ready to rock. Landslide. Back up. Rebound. Feel the burn. Watch the pain. Flooded. Armored up. Watch the pain away. Feel the burn. Black green.
Then again, first time I tried doing this, it was with my engineer. Oh, wait, I missed that.
Ready to rock. Watch the pain away. Landslide. Back on solid ground. Feel the burn. Black green.
Damn it, I missed that. That's it, Anise. Get me back up.
Ready to rock.
I keep thinking that the floor's moving, but it isn't. It's actually the walls that are moving. Yeah, it also didn't help the fact that when I was doing this as my engineer, I think I was running turrets at the time. Was I running Scrapper? I can't remember.
Back up. Watch the pain away. Feel the burn.
Oh yeah, then these bastards turn up. These guys are really fucking annoying. So it's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sit here and stun you and knock you down like 20% of the time. Yeah, not standing there.
Breathe. Regression.
Okay, seriously, who's knocking me back? Oh, for God's sakes, knock it off!
Flooded. Watch the pain away. Armored up. Feel the burn.
Oh my god, seriously? Like I said, I fucking hate those things.
Watch the pain away. Regression. Rebound. Armored up. Feel the burn. Ready to watch the pain.
I feel ready to rock. No, one of the NPCs picked me up. No, don't worry. It's obviously too much for you to handle. Where'd it go? Oh, it must have died already. Good, I was getting fucking sick of that thing.
Feel the blast breeze. Ready to hide the score. Rebound. Back on solid ground. Regression. Flooded. Watch the pain away.
Ow!
Assistance needed. Oh, that had to hurt. Regression.
Come on! Get up! Oh, fucking bloodstones!
I need some help.
This is why I hated this boss fight.
Flooded. Watch the pain away. I feel the burn. Watch the pain away.
Try healing the NPCs, that might help.
Charged up. Blast breeze. Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt his ass.
Feel the burn. Rebound. Fired up.
Oh, damn it, almost had him.
Flooded.
this twisted place. Here.
Phew, finally. Sorry, I came back a few times. It wasn't as good as I thought.
How is she?
She's been asking for you, Valette.
Anise, while they have their moment, to the matter of my billet.
Not wasting any time, eh?
Not when it should be my own.
You served me faithfully. And given the bearded reptile buried somewhere beneath me, you have held up your end of the bargain. Consider yourself a free Sylvari.
How's it feel?
It feels good.
To me.
Oh, he's here. Master Tybalt. You found me.
Aww.
Medic, take her back to her godparents in Divinity's Reach. They'll want to make arrangements.
Thank you for breaking the silence, Captain. Now, I hope you're ready to follow her into the Miss Valette.
Yes.
Countess, Valette helped when she didn't have to. And I'm not sure this is what Demi would have wanted.
She should stand trial. Past deeds. You should be given a chance to make up for them.
There's been too much death today. And I've recently had an opening on my payroll. She'll stay with me and serve her sentence as my ward.
Thank you for your mercy.
Hold that thought until you've served her for a while. You'll be begging for a cell in under a week.
Well, as a first step down this road, let me tell you, you should check Courteous's chambers. I think you might find more than a few things interesting there.
Go. Logan and I will take her to Divinity's Reach. Maybe one day she'll make up for her misdeeds and become better.
Like the Crichton spiderwort.
Commander, I'm impressed. You know your flora. That's the Queen's favorite flower, you know.
I'm aware.
I was going to leave, but I'm dying to see his room after the splendor that was his private dungeon.
Yeah, for those that don't know, there was a previous Living World event where Canuck was...
Beetlestone, you did not disappoint. Why on Tyria do you think he has a painting of Captain Thackeray in here?
That's maybe because if he thought, you know what, we should probably never tell Logan about this.
Agreed. That man's been through enough. And this would probably scar him worse than being stuffed in a blighting pod.
Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, Canuck was part of a previous Living World event where he basically tried to do... I can't remember what the name of the company was in Guild Wars. Wasn't the Syndicate, was it? Oh, it was, there was something that basically sort of like one of these corporation type things in Guild Wars was had taken over an island, and Canuck felt he was that those people were basically taking advantage of them, so he did a load of stuff and we had to go and take him down. He ended up getting arrested and he spent most of his time sitting in a jail cell. And then when, Scarlet attacked, he then subsequently joined the fight instead of, running away. And then he went with, what was her name? Not me. a niece. Yeah, she went with a niece. He went with a niece for a bit, and then there was a whole load of stuff during Season 2. And then, as you can now see, he's a free Sylvari, so he gets to join us.
Something here.
Entries. Full Zero sneaks through behind my back, going. Worse yet, she's close to a girl. She learned that after the Lazarus's aspects were tainted long ago, he was forced to. This time, the artifacts, rather than living vessels. Apparently, he learned that lesson the hard way. Zero has already found 4 of the 5 aspects. I cannot allow her to complete this. Nor will I allow this unseen one to disrupt my plans. Her efforts. I swapped one of the aspects with a fake, and Zero doesn't suspect a thing. When the 5th aspect is found, as she says the magic word, she's in for quite a surprise. When she's revealed as a fraud, most superstitious among us will come crawling back to me. Normally, I'd simply destroy the original and be done, but I don't want that Massot's essence near my house.
What is it?
According to this note, it's one of Lazarus's aspects.
A what?
Without it, they could have never resurrected Lazarus. The real Lazarus. Courteous wasn't kidding when he called him a false god when he showed up.
If he's an imposter, it would explain why we were able to see him. But who would pose as Lazarus?
Someone who wanted access to an unstable bloodstone and an instant army to unquestioningly do their bidding.
Deceptive, tactical, and powerful. Not the greatest combination.
I'll send this to Exemplar Calden with the Shining Blade to authenticate it. Make sure it's not just more propaganda. And then Marjorie. We should get her out of there.
I'll send word to her on my way to, well, wherever I go, I suppose.
So, no Dragon's Watch in your future?
Regretfully. I've been under someone's yoke for too long. It's high time I walk as my own Sylvari for a while.
Well, being in the guild doesn't mean... But I understand. Thanks for everything, Canuck. You've been a good friend.
Oh, don't start weeping about it. I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They do. I can't remember whether he joins the guild or not. I don't think I get the Courteous's mask
never have too much treasure
in this situation because, yeah, unidentified die. I already have that one. Just salvage all of this, deposit all of that, compact all of that, consume all of these, compact that again, and we're done. Yeah, like I said, I don't like that boss.
Refreshing.
It's not fun. But, yeah, that, by the looks of things, is the end of the stream for today. And, of course, for the streams this week. So, thank you everybody for watching. We will be back on Monday. Next week will, of course, be the last week that I do streams 5 times a week. Because we will be going to doing streams on Wednesdays and Fridays the week after. So, yeah, apologies to anybody that enjoys my weekly live streams being done every week, but it was really just being done during a time where I was just lacking ideas and just couldn't think of anything to do, so yeah. Now that I've actually got some fresh ideas and some stuff that I want to get on with and some potential reworkings of things, looks like I might actually be able to do stuff frequently enough so that my channel isn't being flooded by constant VODs all the time. So, yeah, there is that. Anyway, folks, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you all again next time.